And welcome to Chat with Madam with Us. And I just want to come on and talk about coping with grief during the holidays. Um, well, I could tell you, almost 300,000 people are going to experience their first Christmas without their loved ones due to COVID, thanks to the Trump administration. And I was provoked to do this video because I just had a grieving moment myself. And let me tell you what happened. Let me show you something first. You see this over here? That's baby Madam Whip-Ass, right? And you see these shoes? Hold on, let me turn on that light. Turn on that light. Give me that light. Let me try this one. Come on. Okay, so there goes baby Madam Whip-Ass, right? You see the shoes in the picture? Well, those are the same shoes sitting outside the picture. My mom did this for all of us. And she took our first pair of baby shoes and had them dipped in bronze. And each of us have a plaque in front of the picture that has our name and birth date. So I was dusting, cleaning the picture, and there was something inside one of the shoes. So I pull it out. Let's see if anybody can tell me what that is on the left. Not the left, the right. On the left is a tassel. Has the number 77 on it. It's the tassel that goes, on the graduation hat. So the year was 77. Now on the right, does anybody have a clue what that is? Well, let me tell you how that caused me to break down in tears. Well, 77 was the year that my sister graduated. And the thing on the right, now you have to be older, like maybe in your late 50s, early 60s at least, to know what that is. What that is that, and I'm so happy that I was born in 67, because by the time it got around to me in 1980, yeah, I didn't have to deal with that thing on the right. That thing on the right, you would have to take your maxi pad and attach a belt to it. And that clip, that's a clippy thing. I can't really tell you how it worked. I just remember seeing it. I never had to use it because by the time I got around, we had wings on the pads. But that's what that thing is. That thing is for, holding up that thing, your pad during that time of the month. And it was like a belt, and that secured the belt to the pads, and the pads were long, thick, and big. I don't know how they got through it. I'd have been so miserable wearing those things. So I found that in my shoe with the year 1977 Would you let me know who put it there? Now, why would she put it in the bath? I know exactly what happened. She probably was dusting and cleaning up the living room, doing chores way back when in the 70s. And either she had that thing in her hand, well, obviously she had it in her hand, whether she just came out the bathroom, I don't know, and started doing the chores. And because I doubt that was laying around in the living room. You just never seen things like that. And she just decided to put it in my fucking shoe. So I can tell you that thing has been sitting there since the 70s. What are we in 2020? It's been sitting in my shoe since the 70s. And one issue I always had with her is that she loved to talk to me about her period. And I would be like, I don't want to hear this shit. And so for me to find something like that in my shoe, I kind of had a moment. So it's been a little over 2 years. And, I thought I was cool with it, but apparently not. You know, you think you good, and then all of a sudden that grief will just hit you like a ton of bricks. And so, and maybe that had a lot to do with what happened to me yesterday. I was on my way to work, and a funeral director came across my mind, and he was a good friend of my mom's, and he was out in Brooklyn. And I said, it's the holidays, let me give him a call. And I hadn't seen him since my mom's funeral, because he took care of everything. And so I get a female, and I'm thinking it's an answering service as usual. And I'm like, hey, can I speak to such and such? And the person's like, he's not available right now. Can I take a message? And I was like, yeah, tell him to call Madam Whipass at such and such, such and such, such and such, such and such. And they were like, is this pertaining to business or anything? And I was like, no, I was just calling to say hello. If you can have him call me. So the person said, well, okay, Mr. Such and Such has passed away. Well, I'm glad I pulled over before I made the call. I had no idea he had passed away back in April. And my goodness, that hit me like a ton of bricks. And the person on the phone was actually his daughter. And I remember I used to babysit his son. His daughter was about 5, and his son was about 6 months old. And what happened was, when the baby boy was born, the mother, his wife, had passed away during childbirth. And so here he had this baby and a 5-year-old little girl running a funeral home. And I used to babysit on the weekends, Saturday and Sundays for him, because those are really busy days. And so, we had a nice little conversation. And my heart was so heavy that, he had passed away. And it was just so strange. I was driving to work and something said, call him. And I pulled over and Googled the number. And that's what I found out. So I guess when I found that thing in my shoe, that obviously came from my sister. That kind of jacked me up. But anyway, you know what? Thank you. Anyway, just to wrap it up, because I really don't want to talk too much more about grief, but you just got to allow yourself to feel. And sometimes people get tired of crying. You know, they get tired of crying all the time. But I just suggest you just cry until you can't cry no more, until you have accepted it, and that way you can move on. But grief can hit us at any time, at any moment. It's not easy to cope with, especially when, it's unexpected, especially, during these days when it didn't have to happen, but it did. And now a lot of people are left with a mess financially, emotionally. They don't know what to do, which way to turn. And, you pile that on with the added stress of people being out of work, losing several people in their families due to COVID. It's really not easy to cope with. So I'm definitely going to be keeping the friends and families of these hundreds of thousands of loved ones in my mind during this holiday season, and just wish for the best. But no matter what you're going through today, I can promise you, you won't always feel like this. Things won't always be like this. They do get better. It does get better. You just gotta keep working at it, keep trying, keep fighting until you get through it. If you quit fighting, if you give up, if you say to yourself, what's the use? If you've been fighting and things this just doesn't look like it's getting any better, I'm here to tell you, you got to keep fighting. You can't stop fighting. And I promise you, eventually you will fight your way out of it. But you will fail. I promise you, you will fail if you quit. So just don't quit. And when the burden gets so heavy for you where you feel like you can't even move, you can't even breathe, you feel like you're suffocating under all of these issues, I promise you, somebody or something will stop by your way and help you out and encourage you. And you'll be able to move on and keep on fighting. Just keep fighting. A change will come. It will. All right, so on to the Christmas tree. So I've been started working on this last weekend, and I had to stop a few days because I got sick. So I've just been doing a little bit every day. And so I do things a little different. Like, I don't have an angel at the top of the tree. It's these burgundy bushy things. The theme, of course, is burgundy and gold. It takes me hours just to do the tree alone. And so the tree top is these bushy things. Now, the angel's supposed to go on top of the tree. No, I just stick this black woman on the side. And one thing that happened, and maybe somebody can tell me how to fix this. You see, like up in here, it's kind of like dark. Well, there's lights on the branches, but for some reason, they went out. Now, it's not that the lights don't work, because I changed a couple of bulbs and they work in another string of lights. So it's not the bulbs. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'll figure it out another day. But why are you sitting like that? I don't know how you got like that. That's crazy. I'll put you somewhere. Anyway, so I purchased this whole ensemble. When did I purchase this? Oh, Christmas of 1999 going into 2000. So that's how old this is. The tree is artificial, of course, and um, the reason why it looks so good still is because I put up the tree every other year because it's just too much work. And actually, I had not put this tree up in 4 years, the last 4 years. I don't know, it just hit me this year. Um, I'm in the Christmas spirit because Donald Trump is getting out of office, and I'm glad about it. I'm hopeful, I'm optimistic, and I was like, after 4 miserable years, uh, yeah, we need some Christmas cheer in this house. Um, so the reason why it takes me so long to do this tree is because I put 500 lights on this tree. And if you look deep inside, you still see lights. That's because I put a light on every freaking branch, inside all the way out. And that's the way you're really supposed to put lights on the tree. Not supposed to take a string of lights and just wrap it around the outside. You really got to take the time and do it right. And then, um, for the first time, I did the train set around the Christmas tree. Something else that's a little tedious. But, I want to show you something. Where you at? Okay. I showed you this before a couple of years ago. But this is my special uh, baggage car. And it's dedicated to Prince. I don't know if you can see it, but it says, Prince, I truly adore you. And it's a baggage car. This is the Polar Express. Take that to a little boy. So I only got one train set now. Yeah, I'm always buying toys and playing with them. I don't care how old I am. But then when kids come over, I end up giving it to them. So that's what I did with the other train set. And, whew, I got the Christmas presents out, lighted inside. I get all this stuff from At Home, the Home Superstore. I don't know if you have one in your state, but they are definitely here in Georgia. I am not exactly finished with all I have to do. I was just testing out these garlands, these lighted garlands. So I'm going to take this one down and do it over again. But, and I'm not finished with the railings up top. I got the box and everything up there, so I got to do the railings up top. There goes my 3-foot tall Santa Claus. Okay. And are you ready for the dining room? All right. I'm just going to give you a preview of it, and I'll come back with my Christmas tablescape for 2020. So that's what it looks like so far. I'm waiting on another piece to come on Wednesday. So that's when I'll do the absolute complete Christmas tablescape. So I know you're seeing all these black Santas, right? There goes Jerome. We always see Jerome, right? He's always in the center of the Christmas table. And then you see a guy back there in white. And then you see the guy up there on top of the grandfather clock. And you're probably saying, well, why do you have a white Santa Claus over there? Well, I'm here to tell you, he is biracial. He's a mulatto. He's black. Okay. Listen. All I have is black Santa Clauses. But when I saw him in his outfit was just too fabulous to me. I mean, take a look. was like, but he's not black. So I psyched myself out and said he's biracial just so I can buy him because of his outfit. His outfit is freaking fabulous. Don't you like that? I like this guy too. His outfit is really nice too. Yep. That's my black Santas. And I got that big one up there. And I got one in my office. Let me see if I can go find him. There he goes. Yeah, turn this light on too. Yeah. What's wrong with you? Yeah, he looks kind of spooky, don't he? I never noticed that. But that's him. He has like a skis and a sack of something. It ain't presents. But yeah, it's got a sack. And what else? Oh, the other Santa. Here you go. He has glasses on. He's carrying a sack, has drums and presents, and a staff, a golden staff. Look, he even has a jewel going across his chest. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Alright, so that is what I am doing. Just trying to get my house together for Christmas. How about you? Are you doing the same? If not, get the spirit. You don't necessarily have to put up a full tree, but you know, you can do something. Even if you put up a string of lights. Yeah. So I gave you a little tour of my condo. Because you know, I couldn't afford my house. I had to sell it and move into a condo. So you are the first to get a partial exclusive tour of the condo. Alrighty. Okay. Hi, Brianna. Thank you. Thank you, Brianna. All right. I'm getting it together. You know what the issue is? My living room or the family room is off balance because I had to move this couch over to make way for the train set. So it's a little off balance. And I don't know if I'm going to balance it by sliding this couch over and pulling the coffee table towards me, or if I'm just going to leave it like that. And you know what? I think I just might leave it like this. It's already enough work I'm doing. For real, for real. Yep. Turn these lights back off. So, I was just sitting here reflecting about some things before I decided to go live, just watching the train go around and around. You know, It's stress relieving. My job has been stressing me out. You know, it's just been stressing me out. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go now. Maybe take a nap. But thank you for tuning in. And I'll be back on Wednesday with the Christmas tablescape video. And my new addition to my dining room that I am so patiently waiting for. It is taking forever, but it should be here by Wednesday. Burgundy and gold. If you're in New York and you want some new decorations and a new tree, um, Google the Christmas store in Ozone Park. It's right on Atlantic Avenue. Go into that store. I say the Christmas store, but it's called the holiday store or the holiday shop or the Christmas shop. But say the Christmas store, Ozone Park. It's on Atlantic Avenue. That's where I got all this stuff from way back in 1999. It was some fabulous stuff. And they got it all in there. You really need to go. It's a seasonal store. Like right now it's Christmas. It's like a big old warehouse type of thing. But it'll be a Halloween store during Halloween and all that good stuff. You get the picture. But right now it's the Christmas store. They just got very unique stuff. And that's why this tree looks so unique. All different kinds of color schemes, and it's just really fabulous. So I'm just letting you know where to go if you're in New York. Thank you. Google the Christmas store, but I think it's called the holiday store or something like that. But what will get you to what I'm talking about is in Ozone Park, New York, on Atlantic Avenue. And you'll know that's the right one. Well, that's the only one. And so their website sucks. But there is a YouTube video, and you can see the type of merchandise they have for sale. But whatever you can think of, they got it. And whatever you can't even dream of, they got that too. As a matter of fact, I wish I was in New York, because I sure would stop by. I sure would. Actually, I called them the other day, and I'm reminded they didn't even call me back. Because you see these things that's sticking up on top of the tree? They're old, and they're telling their age because they're not as puffy and sticking up like they should be. It's like they're drooping. So I want to get some fresh ones. And I took a picture ready to send it to them to tell them what I'm looking for. So I guess I'll get off the phone. When I get offline, I'll call them again and see if I can get in contact with them. Because I think I need some more of this puffy stuff. Because it's really not buttering the biscuit for me this year. You know, usually when I've done it any other time, you wouldn't be able to see the top of the tree. And now the top of the tree is showing. You see that green inside there? I don't like that. You're just supposed to see burgundy. It's supposed to look like hair coming out the top of the head of the tree. Yep, I got this angel from them. And she's holding a light. And all these pretty colored items. Let me see. Now, I try not to be prejudiced I promise you, I try not to be. But I only want black Christmas stuff, you know, dolls and stuff, because, like I said, I was born in '67. I grew up in a world where you didn't see nothing black. You didn't see black people too much on TV. You definitely didn't see them in commercials. Everything was white. Everybody was white. So that's why I always said when I was a little girl, when I grow up, even if I have to paint these dolls black, everybody gonna be black. But I've grown up and I found this pretty angel. Yes, she. And so there's two of them. There's another one just like her on this tree somewhere. So I couldn't resist. I had to get her. She's holding a heart. She got wings. What else? It's another one of my favorite pieces. They're all my favorite. That's why I got them. I like them all. You see these little feathers? You just take and stick in the tree. Just see? Just take them and you just stick them right in someplace. Like that. So there's all types of things going on. You got some beads. What else? I don't know. See this here? They're really wide pieces of mesh and they're long. Well, this year I had my niece get creative. She was like, well, what do I do with these? I was like, figure it out. Get creative. So she decided to twist them and wrap them around the bottom of the tree. Me, sometimes I'll have a gold one on this side and the burgundy one on that side, so it looks like the tree got a cape. It's wearing a cape. I mean, there's so much you could do with that mesh thing. What else I got going on here? There's some drums. You know, he's got to have some form of musical instrument. So you got that going on there. And there's another one, a big one. What else? Oh, there's a pair of shoes. Pair of shoes. Let me see if my diamonds sparkle in this light. I should have on the other ring. There's a couple of black Santas hanging around in here. And then there's a black Barbie. See black Barbie? Then I don't know what this is right here. Like a railroad track or something. I just drooped across from the top to the bottom. It goes like that. And let me see, what else? There's another drum in there. There's some music notes. And of course, some birds. Hey, Jackie Jones. Picks. Picks? What's called picks? I don't know. Sorry that is blurry. It looks clear on my end. There's a big horn there. What else? Oh, some bells. Some grapes. A big butterfly. or a dragonfly, really. What else? Another angel. There's another dragonfly. Come on, choo-choo train, move. We got little gold things, and then of course I got the same thing in burgundy right there. Some beads. Another sticky thing you just shove in and be happy. And I got this. And that piece there. And a present. I don't know. I don't know what they're called. I don't know what they're called. Look who showed up. It's Simba. You gonna say hi, Simba? No? Somebody should have gave me the memo that cats and trains don't mix. He has picked the people off of my train cars, chewed them. It's a pain in the butt. All right. If anybody has a suggestion on how I can fix the lights that's in this dark area, like I said, the light bulbs work. I don't know, but I don't want to take all the lights off and put a different strand on. I'm just not going through all that. So it'll probably just stay dark like that if somebody doesn't have a better solution. All right. Okay, that's just about it. It is time for me to go. I'm going to go chill now and finish up tomorrow all that I have to do. Thank you for tuning in. No, because it's all around. See? It's all around. Just that section. This section is lit up a little bit better than the back of it. So that's not going to help. But good suggestion. Good suggestion. Thank you for that. But it's not going to work. Yep. So I'm just going to enjoy sitting here and looking into the tree where you see all the lights on the inside as well. And just enjoy these days leading up to Christmas and even Christmas Day itself. And then going to bring on the new year. And just patiently wait for January 20th. I mean, the president is stressing me. My job is stressing me. My job, I shouldn't say it's stressing me. It's creating my job. Trump is stressing me, but my job is creating anxiety. I was very anxious today. Oh, oh, sorry about that. Yeah. All right, so family room is finished. The dining room is finished. I had to work on the railings, though. I don't really like how the garland came out on the railings, so I will do that tomorrow. And finish doing my deep cleaning. Y'all know I do that every year around the holidays. Um, this year when I polish the granite, I'm gonna show you how I do it through the process. I did a video about it last year, but it was an afterthought after I had put the polish on and everything. But I'm gonna show you how to do it with the polish because you have to spray it on and make sure you get every inch of the granite, even on the outer edges of it. And so that's what I'll be doing for the next couple of weeks in between working. You know, I have to set my timer. I say, okay, I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna do an hour's worth of work, and I'm shutting it down. And that's what I do. I stay consistent and dedicated, and eventually it gets all done. But the next thing I do before anything else, let me show you something. You ain't gonna be able to really see it, and I don't want you to see it. First of all, I wanted to put a Christmas tree up there, like a 4 foot, even 5 foot Christmas tree. I would prefer one pre-lit with multicolored lights, but when I really decided, okay, I'm gonna go for it, they were all sold out, which is good. I just want multicolored light, 4 foot to 5 foot tree that I could just plug in and sit up there. I don't want to put any ornaments on it. Decorating one tree is enough. But I saw one for $49 the day before yesterday, and I should have got it. And I went back today to get it, and they're all sold out. But up there on that ledge, I have labeled it as the bug cemetery. Because for some reason, that's where all the bugs go to die. There's a bunch of dead bugs up there. Not roaches, like bees and wasps. Not roaches, bees and wasps. For some reason, they get inside the house, going in and out the door. And then they go up there to die. So I will be cleaning up there tomorrow. Got to get the big butt ladder and make it work. So that's the first thing I'm going to do tomorrow. And then I'm going to do the railing upstairs with the garland and all that stuff. And then I'll be back in a couple of days with a video showing you my handiwork. But as you can see, this is why I don't decorate every year. It's just much too much to do every 12 months. Thank you, Alley Cat. It's really much too much to do. You know what I love, though? I love this mirror. It is huge. This thing cost me $300. And it's anchored to the wall. Can't really see because I have these tassels covering it so you don't see. But it's anchored to the wall. You just don't get it and lean it up against the wall. It'll fall and break. So I have my cousins anchor it to the wall, and I got these tassels. That's the purpose of these tassels hanging on the mirror, so it covers that up. Yeah, $300 at a auction. Um, I don't know where you're at, but I know they are in Florida as well. I'm in Atlanta, in case you don't know. But it's called World of Decor. Matter of fact, Google it, go to their Facebook page, and look at the pictures of their furniture and stuff. Like, let me show you something. A lot of the stuff I got from there. Like this bench, I got that from them. And this rocking chair. Hold on. Can't really see. I got this rocking chair. It is magnificent. I got it for $900. And wait a minute. Let's see. Look what I got also. Hold on. It's a I Love Madam Whip-Ass blanket. That's all it says all over the place. I love Madam Whip-Ass. And a lot of different writings. Or fonts, I should say. Y'all think I'm joking about Madam Whip-Ass? All things Madam Whip-Ass. Look. You got Madam Whip-Ass over there on the wall. And you see this all the time. But there's Madam Whip-Ass on the wall in the kitchen. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Yep. So I got all these deliveries that I gotta take care of and move them out the way. What else did I get from the auction? The dining room set. And what else? Oh, Obama and the pedestal. That came from that auction. What else did I get? My library came from, here's another website, furniturefromhome.com. Furniturefromhome.com. This is called the Barcelona collection. And naturally it's wood, but it's wood and wire. Not wire, metal. I'm tired. Been working too hard today. So you see that on the writing desk. And also it has metal outside the glass on the doors. And it also has a ladder. Has a ladder. Yeah. I got this from furniturefromhome.com. This collection is discontinued. I was a little perturbed because I had decided I was going to take this writing desk out of here and then extend the library wall, get a corner piece, and then extend it over on this wall as well. But it's no more in production. No longer in production. Yeah, it is what it is. But I love it. It lights up too. And how you turn the lights on, you gotta touch one of these things. The heck? I don't remember how to turn the lights on. The heck? Oh, there it goes. Yeah. You gotta see the hinge. You gotta touch the hinge. There's one hinge. The heck? If I touch this hinge, that light should come on. I haven't done it in a while. Turn these lights on. There's something else I gotta touch. I just don't remember what. To get these other lights on. The heck? You would think. The heck? Do I have to touch to turn the light on? Something I gotta touch. Oh, okay. I found that one there. I found out how to get the corner on. Oh, found out how to get that on. Okay, now I remember. All right. That's it, all lit up. Okay. So you wanna know how much this room cost me? Let me see. Oh, okay. So what happened was, it was shipping from California. So it took like 3 months for them to get it right. When they first shipped it here, like some of the glass in the doors was broken. There was a lot of things missing. Like the ladder didn't have this metal thing here. Right there. Didn't have that. There was a lot of things missing. Then they would send the piece again and it was broken. And you know, I already had to wait a month for them to send the correct pieces, or maybe this desk didn't have these shelves to come with it. There was something wrong, and I think there was something wrong with the drawer. They had to ship a new drawer. And so because the process took them 3 months to get it right, they gave me this file cabinet for free, which was like $1,500 by itself, that file cabinet. So they gave me the file cabinet for free. So altogether, I'm not including the file cabinet because that was free. It was like $9,800. Yeah. With the free file cabinet. So I was very happy about that. And that's why I'm telling you, go to FurnitureFromHome.com and just see what you like. If your dream is to own your own home, you can make it happen. It ain't hard for nobody to do. And it's okay to look at stuff and price it out and dream about having it, because one day you'll get it. You know, so go to Furniture From Home and pick out some furniture. You know, look at the bedroom sets, the living room sets, the dining rooms. They got some fabulous dining room sets. Wow. And so does World of Decor. They just have stuff you just don't see. Me, I happen to like stuff by Michael Amini. Well, I used to. He's changed his whole collections, and now, I don't know. I just don't like them. They're just too square for me in terms of the lining. You know, it's just square. Straight lines in the dining room table and the chairs. It's just, I don't know. I guess people like it, and that's okay. But I like the older stuff that he did from 2005, between 2005 and 2014. You know, the more traditional stuff. That's Michael Amini. And people are really serious about Michael Amini furniture, man. You know, they are really serious about it. But I don't like his new current stuff. But I like a lot of stuff that you'll see on Furniture from Home, and definitely from World of Decor. So listen, go and check out those websites and come back in the comments section and let me know what you think. FurnitureFromHome.com, World of Decor. I know they do auctions in Florida as well as Georgia, and I think some other states too. But Google World of Decor. If you're in Florida, go World of Decor Florida or World of Decor Georgia, and go look on their Facebook and skim through those pictures. You'll see a picture of something, but click it and there'll be like 30 something pictures of all types of items and pieces that they have. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. And just look, and if there's something that you see that is so you, nothing is out of your reach. Nothing. If you really want it, you can make it happen. That's how I feel. It took me a long time looking through furniture at home until I zeroed in on this collection. And I thought it would be around for a while. And I guess it was. It's just at the time I bought it, it was being discontinued like 2 years later. And I had decided that I was just going to take the writing desk out, sit my main desk in the middle, and then bring the library all the way around. Maybe get the piece that you can sit like a 40-inch TV inside of it or whatever. Or, you could get it with a bar. Like you'll see other libraries there. It's just not the Barcelona collection. And they're very nice too. But you can choose to have a bar. You could choose to have a section for a television. You can choose to have a section where you hang your wine glasses. Matter of fact, one of these pieces behind the glass doors, I can hang wine glasses. But you know what I do? You know what's inside all of this? Books. And this is where I store my china. I store china there. And, decorations and books. It has a lot of storage. And so all my books are here. Also, down here, more china storage. What's down here? Oh, books and stuff. Conflict resolution, microbiology, all my college books. The books you buy when you're in college that are so damn expensive? Yeah, well, this is what you do with them. You put them in your library. Also books from programs that I developed and implemented in the schools in New York. And more storage of china. And let's see. More storage of china. And more china storage. Over here, more books and decorations. Here's some of my decorations for Halloween. And as you can see, I got a thing for skeleton couples. I don't know what it is, But I like skeleton couples. And there's some pictures. That's a picture of me. I know you can't see, but that's me. My aunt's dolls. Both of my aunts were doll collectors. So I got her dolls and they just sprinkled throughout the top shelf up here. Alright, so now that I gave you a tour all inside my office, I know it looks crazy, but it is what it is. But I happen to love it. I really do. Too bad I couldn't wrap it around that wall. Oh, see this cat house? This is a cat house. Got this from World of Decor. Guess what I store in it? China. Why? Because the cat won't go in it. It's a waste of money to buy things for cats. I buy him toys, he ignores them. But you know what he'll play the hell out of? The toilet paper roll. Yep. You finish using the toilet paper and just throw that little cardboard thing and he has a blast with it all the time. Buy him toys, please. He doesn't even look at them. At the room store? Rooms to go? Yeah. FurnitureFromHome.com and World of Decor. If you like unique stuff, and some of it can be pretty pricey and expensive, but let me tell you something. There's certain things I'll spend a lot of money on, and there's certain things I won't. Like a car. I won't spend no more than $25,000 for a car. And when I do get a new car, I drive it till the wheels fall off. Like my car now is a Mitsubishi Galant 2009. It is 2020. That car still runs like a dream. You think I'm going to get a new car just to get one because the car is, a dozen years old or whatever? No. I'll get a new car when that car doesn't work anymore. And I won't spend more than $25,000 for a brand new car. I never buy used. I always get a brand new car. And I even think $25,000 is a lot for a car. Yeah. Trust me, I think I'm balling if I spend $25,000 on a car. If you ever see me buy a BMW, spend $60,000, $80,000 on a car, I have lost my freaking mind. I'm telling you right now. That will never happen. My little car, my Galant, gets me the same place as a BMW or a Benz. It's just a lot cheaper. All right. But what I do spend a lot of money on is furniture in the home. Because I don't want to I hate buying. You buy a piece of furniture that's inexpensive or might be expensive, but the quality is cheap or poor, you're going to end up buying something else soon. So when it comes to furniture, I spend good money on good stuff because I only plan to buy it one time. And so it's worth it. A dining room set, I'll never buy a cheap dining room set. I spend some good money on it because I'm not going to buy another one. That's it. It's going to last. But that's the era I grew up in. They made stuff to last. Like, my washing machine went out. It's a Kenmore Elite from 2006 when I bought the house. Actually, it didn't go out. Well, it went out, but all I had to do was unplug it and plug it back in. But had the thing for 14 years. It never gave me a problem. The lights wouldn't go off. It wouldn't turn on. Anyway, problem solved. It's fixed. Let me tell you something about washers and dryers. First of all, if you're in the market for a washer and dryer, do not buy a Samsung washer and dryer. Now, these washer and dryers today, they look pretty. They come with all these bells and whistles, but they don't last. Especially Samsung. Samsung makes fabulous TVs and great cell phones, but you know what? They kind of make their washers and dryers like they make TVs and cell phones. And that should not be. You in the market for a washer and dryer, keep walking right past a Samsung. Matter of fact, all the brands. Whirlpool and Kenmore were good. Kenmore was made by Whirlpool, but Whirlpool sold it to LG. If you must get a new washer and dryer, go with the LG or the Kenmore Elite. LG makes the Kenmore Elite. But the Samsungs are garbage. They will break on you in 2 years. They're very computerized, and it'll cost you a lot of money to fix. Bigger than that, all of that, even with the LGs, with all these computers and the smartphone, and you could turn your washer on while you're at work from your cell phone. All that computerized stuff, it doesn't last. Those washing machines with the computers I hear, they bust up between 6 and 8 years. So it'll cost you a crazy amount of money just to install a new computer system into the washer or the dryer. And I don't know about you, but don't you remember if you had a washer and dryer in your house, how that thing lasted 30 years? Do you remember? Yeah. Your parents bought a refrigerator, a deep freezer. Them things lasted for decades. And these days, they're not building these things to last. They're purposely building it so that you'll be coming back buying a set of a washer and dryer in about 6 to 8 years. That keeps them making more money. If they make a good product and sell it to you, they ain't going to see you again for another 30 years. They ain't making no money now, are they? So be very careful. If you can find an estate sale in your state, there's a lot of people who are selling their washers and dryers that were built in the early 2000s, even in the 90s. I'd get a used one from an estate sale before I go out and buy a brand new Samsung and all that stuff. They are garbage. Straight garbage. And so for me to have these units for 14 years, and the first time I had a problem was last weekend, which really wasn't a problem. It just needed to be unplugged and plugged in again. Cost me $100 to find that out. But I have what do you call it? American Home Shield. So if anything breaks, plumbing, appliances, and all that stuff, I always pay $100. That's it. And no matter, it covers the AC, the hot water heater, all that stuff. No matter how much it costs to fix them, all I pay out of my pocket is $100. But I also pay them $45 a month. But if I have to call them, I have to pay them $100 on top of that $44 a month. hey, works for me. If I got a loose faucet, whatever, or a toilet, just call them, pay them $100, and have them come fix all that stuff. But so yeah, it's garbage. These washers and dryers, they're pretty. I like to go look at them in the store, and they got all types of contraptions going on with them. But nah, I'll never buy one. Garbage. So back to what I was saying. Bedroom sets, pay a lot of money for. Living room sets, pay a lot of money for it. Get the good stuff. Stuff that's gonna last. Um, what else? Yeah, furniture. That's what I would spend a lot of money on. Sneakers, hell no, I barely want to pay $50 for a pair of sneakers. You ain't pay no $100, $200 for a pair of sneakers. You gotta be out of your fucking mind. Nah. Okay, so now check this. My bedroom set I got from, what was it? Room Plus. Just round the corner. They were very popular in the 80s. Room Plus. And so I remember I went to the store, and it took a couple of hours, sat down with the lady, had the measurements of my room at the time. And so I got a platform bed, 2 night tables, a free standing mirror, a dresser, there's a corner piece, and a vanity table. All of that came to $4,000. That's back in 1992. I still have that. That is still my bed set. It's still in great condition. I just had an electrician, like I told you, has a vanity table. So you kind of like lift up, like when you look at it now, it's closed, so it just looks like part of the dresser, but you lift up the top and it's a mirror underneath the part that you lift up and turns into a vanity, and it has a light in there. And so the birds chewed the cord, so I needed the electrician to come and put in a whole new cord in it. So other than that, it's in perfect condition. I'm just tired of looking at it. So I want a new bedroom set. Yeah, I want a new bedroom set. I'm tired of looking at this. So I've been looking for a new bedroom set for probably close to 2 years. Now, it's not that I haven't seen anything I loved, but get this. The dresses that they sell, I don't know why they even bother to put drawers in the dresser. You can't even, they're not even big enough to put clothes in. Maybe you can hold your socks and your underwear. I don't know. They're making them smaller, and they give you little itty bitty tiny drawers. I have big drawers in my dresser. I can have a drawer for all my jeans. I can have a drawer for all my shirts, you know, and I could put a lot of stuff in it. These bedroom sets they selling today, they're not giving you nothing. And then, check it out. The bedroom set will probably come with a bed, a dresser, and 1 night table. So if you want another night table, you got to pay extra for the second night table. They're such rip-offs. So now, oh, the birds are fine. So now, I think I decided I'm going to stick with what I got. I have a freestanding mirror that's about 7 feet tall. And you just don't see anything like that anymore. So, unless I come across something that's really functional and beautiful that calls my name, I will stick with the bedroom set that I have. That's what I'm going to do. I'm probably getting copyright notices as we speak. All this Christmas music playing. Third party. Whatever. So yeah, there's certain things you should spend a lot of money on and certain things you shouldn't. Sneakers and cars, hell no. Don't spend a lot of money on a car. You don't need a BMW or a car that's $40,000, $60,000, $50,000. No, you don't need it. You can find something just as nice. It'll get you to the same place a BMW will take you. What else? Yeah, spend money for inside your house. Spend money for a house. Spend good money. Something that's going to appreciate. Cars depreciate. People say, well, no, you get a good return on your money if you got a BMW or a Benz or whatever. Man, don't spend no more than $25,000 for a new car. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. You take that extra $40,000 you're going to be paying for a $65,000 BMW and use that as a down payment on a house. Instead of giving it for a car that's depreciating in value as you drive it. I mean, does that make sense to you? Makes sense to me. You know, instead of buying a BMW, why don't you buy a second house for an investment? Just a thought. That's all. Just a thought. Just a thought. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? Not a darn thing, you know. You don't know a darn thing. Nobody wants to listen to me. And then they go and make a stupid purchase and have buyer's remorse. And then them call me and say, I should have listened to you. I don't know why I did not listen to you. And I tell them, don't nobody ever listen to me. Because everybody think I don't know what I speak, what I say, or what I think, that I don't know a damn thing. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, so I gave you even more of a tour of my condo that I had to move into because I could no longer afford my house. Pretty cool condo, ain't it? I think so. Oh, yeah. All right. Merry Christmas to you. Talk to you soon.